Hello everyone! Today we'll take a look at the best gaming TVs in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these gaming TVs, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which TV are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. TCL 55R625, best for the money. If you've been looking for a TV in the budget category, I'm sure you've seen a lot of TCL TVs popping up on reviews online, and that's for a good reason. TCL somehow manages to make amazing TVs that don't cost a fortune, and they do that job very well. The 55R625 is one of them. The TCL 55R625 is a good budget 4K TV that delivers a great HDR experience with a picture quality that can rival other high-end TVs on the market. If you're planning to get a TV for gaming, I want to let you know that this TV has a remarkably low input lag, but there are no advanced gaming features like FreeSync. I would still go with the Samsung RU8000 if I was buying a TV just for gaming. Despite scoring some huge points in the performance department, the TCL 6 Series QLED isn't the most beautifully designed TV we've ever seen. For lack of better words, we'd describe it as industrial. It's all brushed chrome around the outside bezel with a small logo along the bottom edge of the screen near the IR receiver. However, that shouldn't put you off, considering this is a relatively cheap TV. Overall, it has excellent image quality with deep black levels, impressive brightness, rich contrast, and very accurate colors. Number 4. Samsung Q80T, best mid-range TV. The Samsung Q80T represents a sensible middle ground for buyers looking to bag a high-spec Samsung QLED 4K TV. Available in screen sizes ranging from 49 to 85 inches, it's the cheapest 2021 QLED TV to offer a full-array backlight for more precise HDR and greater contrast. The Q80T also boasts the majority of the brand's advanced 2021 feature attractions, including object sound tracking 3D audio, the latest iteration of the Tizen connected TV platform, and advanced gaming tech that's ready for new features in the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X. What it doesn't have is wide-angle technology, which is assigned to the step-up Q90T model, Samsung's highest-end 4K model of 2020. The Q80T also lacks that model's contrast-enhancing anti-reflective screen. Neither are probably deal breakers, but they'd be nice to have in the average living room where you might be viewing in sunlight or sitting at an odd angle. The Q80T also produces a convincing black level performance thanks to that aforementioned full-array backlight with local dimming. For gamers looking for a TV bright enough to play during the day with sunlight spilling in and future-proofed with features that make the most of the next-gen consoles, the Q80T also offers a simply fantastic gaming experience. Number 3. Vizio M7, best budget TV. The best budget 4K TV for gaming that we've tested is the Vizio M7 series Quantum. It's a good overall budget option with impressive gaming performance. Like the Vizio P series Quantum 2020, it has FreeSync support, but it's limited to a 60Hz panel. The M series was a decent if not spectacular performer in a bright room. The LCD TV's light output is one of the major things you pay extra for, so it's not surprising that the affordable M series is dimmer than many of the more expensive TVs I've tested. When it comes to uniformity, the M series has no major issues in this category, with a nicely uniform image across the screen and little or no variation at different light levels with full field test patterns. It has a good response time that results in clear motion, and there's a black frame insertion feature to help improve the appearance of fast-moving content. It has an auto-low latency mode that automatically switches the TV into game mode when a game from a compatible device is launched. Input lag is incredibly low and stays low with VRR enabled or when gaming in HDR. Speaking about HDR, it supports both HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, displays an incredibly wide color gamut, and has impressive gradient handling. To sum up, I would say that the M7 is a top-notch TV for gamers on a budget. Number 2. LG CX, best runner-up. LG has improved on this OLED, beefing up its video processing with a new Alpha 9 G3 processor and its touted AI Think software. One of its primary functions is to differentiate between different types of on-screen objects, such as faces and graphics, for example, to deliver more detailed processing. You can also set the software to detect what kind of content, sports versus movies, is being watched and automatically adjust the picture. It also includes the new Filmmaker mode, which produces images as close to the original picture as possible by disabling video processing effects like motion smoothing and reinstating the original movie's aspect ratio, colors, and frame rates. Like Cinema mode, it can look dimmer than other settings, but it produces the most accurate picture. LG has also added several performance features for gaming. There's a reduced latency game mode, auto low latency mode of course, which work well with our Xbox One 4K games. LG also supports Nvidia's G-Sync and the Open FreeSync for those inclined to connect a gaming laptop and looking to get the smoothest images possible. And LG supports HGIG for HDR gaming. The addition of improved sound and some of the best smart TV features, including voice control, just make this package all the more appealing. Number 1. LG C1 Best Overall. C1 is the unofficial flagship for this year's LG OLED TV range. Sure, the Gallery G1 is more expensive and boasts LG's latest Evo panel, but it's the C1 that everyone's been waiting for, and with good reason. It combines a feast of image-improving technologies powered by Think AI and deep learning with a radically different full-screen WebOS and wafer-thin form factor. It ticks all the right boxes and then unboxes more boxes to tick. The C1 adopts a familiar LG OLED TV profile, super slim panel with electronics and connectivity bundled across its lower third. Like other LG TVs this year, the C1 puts all of its gaming-related settings right at the user's fingertips with a feature the company refers to as Game Optimizer. This groups key gaming parameters in one place for simplified adjustment, including game genre selection and various flavors of VRR. Rather than bury all of the various gaming settings in separate submenus, Game Optimizer puts them all in one place that can be easily accessed at any time. If overall image clarity and depth have leveled up, motion handling also deserves plaudits. Overall, the C1 is a good choice for armchair sports enthusiasts and gamers. Therefore, this TV is highly recommended with its more affordable price and is the OLED TV to beat in 2021 so far. Buying Guide. FAQ. Are big TVs bad for gaming? Big screens can have lag over 1/10 of a second, which doesn't sound like much until you're playing a Twitch game like Devil May Cry or an online shooter where it can feel like an eternity. Also, your controls will feel really unresponsive even if you're playing a slower-paced game. Is QLED or OLED better for gaming? Now, the response times in QLED TVs usually range from 2 to 8 milliseconds, whereas OLED displays are significantly faster, with response times as low as 0.1 milliseconds. Obviously, high input lag can simply make games unplayable, but it doesn't necessarily have to do with the display technology itself. Does gaming ruin your TV? Burn-in from video games is not a problem with most HD TVs made today. Previously, video game systems were known to damage television sets, but changes in television construction has practically eliminated the worry of a video game damaging an HD TV. Can you hook a gaming PC to a TV? You'll need an HDMI cable to connect your PC to your television. Plug one end of the HDMI cable into the HDMI out port on your PC and one end into the HDMI in port on your TV. Switch your TV's input to the appropriate HDMI